Okay, my day starts here. I go into my closet and get my tools, my shovel, my bucket, and my chair. On the way to the beach. Gotta get out a little early. Nobody's here. Second step is to find a good spot on the beach. I like the pilings because I can build on top of them, but it all depends upon the tide. And so we need to look at our tide app to find out if the water is coming in or going out. Okay, so from the app, it looks like we're going to get high tide at 1:17 today. It's 11:30 now. So we have almost 2 hours before high tide. So we can't build where the water is where we want to. We're going to have to build back a little bit. And the water will still come up and then it will recede. It's always best to try to build when high tide where I could build right here down by the water where the sand is nice and wet. But the water will come up and get us some wet sand, which is very important. Next, put on sunscreen, and here are some of the tools that I use. Got to have a big shovel to make your pile. Cut off the bottom of my recycling bin to make the main tower. I bought these tools and special bucket from Can You Dig It Sand Tools on the internet. This one will make another tower, and that's just a regular bucket for water. It comes with a kit of a variety of tools, but the main tools that I use are a little plastic knife, a small straw, and a regular shovel. I might use these tools that come with the kit to scoop out some sand or to make some fine details. The other tools I don't really use too much, but you can try them. I have my backup shovels and my backup straw. So we're going to start by just making a big old pile of sand. Okay, so you pile up the sand. You have to stack it down every so often because it's very fluffy. You got to get it solid and firm. Stomp on it. And then pour water on it. A full bucket of water. And take some more sand. How-to. Longboard Sandcastles. Keep putting sand on it and keep stomping it down. We're going to make a how-to. Show people how to do it.
Did you just make one recently?
Yeah, 2 days ago I think I made one. My last hurrah. Where are you guys from? Oh, okay.
Bucks County, just come down on weekends for the summer. Stomp it down good. Solid base. And then throw more water on it. Now instead of stomping, shovel back down. Back to the side. Again, try to make it really good base. If you don't have a good base, when you start building, parts of it will collapse. It's happened to me many too many times. Sand, water, sand, water. Okay. Again, pounding it down. Want to help out? Jump on it? Go ahead. I'm going to jump on its top. You're good. Pound it down nice and firm. Sides a little. Down at my feet. And then most important ingredient, water. Okay, this is the last one. This time we gotta pound it down low enough to be able to fit the big blue bucket on top. I'm going to make it a little wider. Very firm now. Put the bucket upside down. You always want the wider part of the bottom. Lift it up. A little bit at a time. After a few things, you pound it down. Get it firm. You pour a little bit of, you don't want to pour a lot of water now, just enough to get a puddle. And keep filling. Now, if you can use the wetter sand, it's better. So every few, gotta break it out. Just punch it to get it firm. Yeah, a little bit of water. Do this about 7 times to fill it up.
Okay, let me show you what it looks like. I filled it up. And now we're going to lift it a little and fill it up higher, because you can get it taller than the bucket itself just by lifting it and propping it up from the bottom and then filling it some more.
So, and all during it, what's a good idea is to grab it and shake it a little to make sure it's loose. So what I'm going to do is lift it up about 3 inches, drop some sand under it, both sides, and all the way around. Now I can fill another 4 inches of sand. Make it even taller. Each time you fill, you got to make sure you punch it down to make it firm. Now you can keep doing this. You got to be careful. If you do it too much, it's going to get too tall and fall over. So we'll just do it a little bit more to show you that you can do it. All right, well, good. Again, each time. And actually, sometimes when you lift it, it's good to pound it again after you lift it, because it'll open up a little bit. Keep pouring water. Don't pour too much water. When you want to pour a lot of water on the base, but not too much inside the bucket each time. My daughter's sitting behind me laughing at a lot of this. I hear little snickers coming from the peanut gallery. Okay, so we got the first can done. Again, a little bit of water, not too much. Now we're going to use the smaller bucket. Basically, it's any kind of bucket that's got a tapered shape and has a hole in the bottom. You always put the big side down first. And you fill it up. All the same technique. Put a little sand in. Try to not put in too many sticks and shells, because they will cause you problems. Pound it down. Put some water in. Not too much again. Fill it again. Pound it down. Not too much water again. Get a little soggy in there. Again, I can lift it up a little bit if I want. Pound it down. More sand in there. Lift it up a little. Pound it down again. And water. One last time. This will be it. Lift it up a little bit. Pound it down. Voila! You have to let this sit about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, so that when we lift it off, it doesn't fall apart. But when we pull it off, it's going to be hard as a brick. Okay, now that we've let the sand harden, we can pull off the buckets. We'll pull the bottom one off first. And then pull the top one. Rock solid sand ready for carving. So again, my three main tools are my little yellow shovel, my little plastic knife, and my straw. Okay, now we're gonna make a tower, start making a tower on our castle. So we will start by making the shape of a tower. Make the roof first. There's some stuff. We didn't get all the junk out of the sand when we were piling it up. So make the cuts down on an angle to make a pointed tower. And then you undercut. Undercutting is one of the most important aspects of the sandcastle. You undercut to get it some the three-dimensional look. And then we're going to make two balconies, one on this side because we have some space here. So we're going to cut in, get rid of some of this other sand. And then shape a balcony around it. Again, undercut. Undercut the balcony. One on this side over here. Then we're undercutting the main tower. And we're going to leave a little bit of sand here for a balcony, undercut the balcony. And we're going to use our knife to make the door of the balcony. Scratch it in. And then we're going to make the balcony ledge. We can use our straw. Blow away the sand. We'll shape the walls a little better. And then we make the cut for the door and the balcony before we shape the final size of the balcony. The balcony has to be proportional to the size of the rest of the unit. So we're going to make this balcony a lot smaller now so that it looks the right size for the tower. The balconies are too big and it just won't look right. And we're doing little cuts, real soft. Again, we try to undercut. Sand's really firm, so we can undercut a lot, give a lot of dimension here.
And we'll start making some bricks. You scratch the sand and then make little bricks. You don't have to be too accurate. It actually looks better if you're not accurate. Again, we use the straw. Blow away the sand on the bricks. Make this balcony. Again, we'll make the door behind the balcony first. That'll be soft little cuts. We'll make the balcony case. Again, use the straw. And then we'll make the balcony smaller after we made the door and the balcony ledge. You don't want the balcony to be too big, otherwise it won't look proportional to the tower. Cut this all around and make more bricks. I love my bricks. Again, the straw makes the bricks come to life. Okay, we're going to make steps now. So you start your steps by making a slanted area. And you pack it down real tight. It's got to be real firm sand. Pat it down real tight. And we'll start by making a door at the top where the steps are going to come down from. We're also going to make a little ledge here. This happens a lot, so you got to just go grab some sand and pile it back on. Pat it down and start over. So we're going to make our door right here. We're going to make like a ledge, a landing area up here. I'm going to set everything up for the steps. So the steps are going to start right here. Go down. Now we're going to go underneath this balcony, so I can't use my big shovel to make the steps, which I usually do. So we're going to start our steps with the knife, because these are going to be tricky steps to make right along here. Pat that down. We're also going to finish our stonework because we don't want to leave stuff done above the steps, because when we try to finish it later, it'll mess up the steps. Okay, so we're going to start by making our first step. Cut down and you pull out. So you cut down, pull out the sand from the step. It's forming a step. So again, now I'm going to cut down and pull out. Now notice I'm leaving a little balcony here along the side. That's going to be our balcony for our steps. And you can pat this down, pat it in, get the steps to look better. So cut down, pull out. Cut down and pull out. Cut down and pull out. Always cut straight down and pull out to the side. Now, most of my steps are made with a bigger shovel. I'll just show you here. We'll fix it up later. Cut down and pull out like this. You can make steps real fast, but that's so wide I'm not going to have the balcony there. Now the balcony, you tap down real softly. You have to leave enough room for the balcony, and then you cut it down